Good afternoon, everyone. My name is TJ, and you are joining me for Express Abs. So all you will need today is a mat, and that's pretty much it. So let's get started. All right. So I will slightly angle myself your way so you can see what I'm doing. So we're going to do what's called a frog bridge. So it's where you have the bottoms of your feet touching, and you're going to press your hip up and you're going to squeeze right between your glutes and then back down and then back up. So I'll turn to the side so you can see it a little better. So 30 seconds. Ready? Go. So bottoms of your feet are touching. Your heels are as close to your backside as you could get it. Squeezing through your glutes so you feel it through the low back. Excellent job. 3, 2, 1. All right, bring your knees into your chest and give your knees a big hug. If you want to add a forward and back rocking motion, you can. Otherwise, you just hug your knees. All right, so let's do that frog bridge again. All right, so remember, bottoms of your feet are touching. Your feet are kind of turned onto their side. Ready? Go. So pushing that hip up and down, squeezing the glutes so you feel it through the low back. You may feel a little bit through kind of the inside part of your leg, working a little bit of that inner thigh. Excellent job. 3, 2, 1. Back to hugging your knees and rocking if you so choose. Otherwise, you just hug your knees just to feel a little bit of that relief in the low back. So we're going to do one more, and then we will move on. All right, excellent. Okay, last one. Ready, go. The last of the frog bridge for the low back, strengthening a part that tends to be weak for most people, especially if we sit, not actively moving. This is going to help protect your low back and your core. We're all guilty of sitting too often, even myself. 3, 2, 1. All right, knees into chest. Excellent. All right, so still on our back, our feet are going to be up. Your hands are going to cradle your backside or your bottom, and we're going to either go hip thrust, so just even if they're little mini ones, so your legs don't even need to be straight up in the air. If that is a little much, you could go bent knee and you lift your bottom just slightly off the floor. Otherwise, you can add a little bit of a movement where you're kind of forcing the legs by kicking them up, working the bottom portion of our abs. 3, 2, 1, or what's below the belt. All right, so extend those feet overhead, or not overhead, sorry, on the floor. Point those toes away from you, hands overhead, and just feeling the stretch through your core. Excellent. All right, let's do it again. All right, so cradle So using your hands to cradle your backside to protect your low back. And remember, either mini thrusts or full on hip thrusters. Ready? Go. And you can do this with straight legs. You don't have to bend the legs. Just have control when you do it. Excellent job. 3, 2, 1. All right, extend those legs out in front of you, point those toes, hands overhead, and reach. Again, feeling the stretch through your abdomen. So we're gonna do one more, and then we'll move on. Excellent. All right, so hands, cradle your backside. Remember, protecting the low back. Ready, last one, go. Excellent job, keep going. So remember, either mini hip thruster or the full on. 3, 2, 1. All right, last stretch. Extend those legs out in front. Point your toes away from you. So again, you feel it below the belt. Hands overhead. Excellent. All right, let's turn to the side. Turn to the side. All right, so we're going to do obliques, all right, or the muscles on the side of our abs, all right? So elbow up, the arm closest to the floor is out in front, and we're going to just do a side crunch. Now, if you want to make it interesting, you could just raise that leg as you're crunching. 3, 2, 1, go if you have it. Fantastic job, everyone. We will switch and do the other side here shortly. One thing to keep in mind, make sure that your hand is not pulling on your head as you're doing it, that you're lifting from your shoulder and feeling it through the obliques. 3, 2, 1, other side. So flip over. All right, ready, 3, 2, 1, go. So again, you can include the leg if you want to make it a little more to where you're feeling it through the obliques. You could actually go both feet. Does make it a lot more interesting, especially if those legs are straight as you're doing it. Does take a lot more effort. Otherwise, do what you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so before we flip it over back onto the other side, I just want you to be on your knees and I want you to reach. So one hand is on the ground, the other hand is reaching. Again, feeling the stretch through the obliques. Other side. Excellent. All right, so let's go back to the side that we did the first time, which for me would be my right side. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So either one knee or one leg, side crunch. Remember, the hand is not pulling on the head. If you want to make it interesting, again, both feet. And that's where that hand that's flat on the floor comes in handy because then you could push through the hand. 3, 2, 1, other side. Flip it over. Excellent. All right, ready, go. So we're working the side part of our core, or our obliques, or whatever you would like to call them. Great job, everyone. Again, use that hand that's closest to the floor to push. Three, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, back on the knees. Stretch. So remember, one hand down, the other one is just reaching. So again, feeling the stretch through the obliques, a little bit through underneath that arm or that shoulder. Other side. Excellent. All right. I would do one more, but we're running a little short on time, and I have one more that I want to do with you. All right. This one will be fun. All right. So you can either go holding your plank like so, where you're on your hands, or you're on your elbows. All right. You can do it on your knees, but here is the twist. You're going to take your hand and you're going to go up, up, down, down. All right. So up, up, down, down. Totally up to you if you choose to do this aspect of the exercise. Now, if you feel like you're leading more with a dominant hand, try to switch and do the other side. It is very important to keep the core or keep your body straight across from shoulder hip to knee or shoulder hip to heel. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, so I want you to do either a little mini cobra or sphinx, again, whatever you call it, or you could do full on cobra, just stretching out that front part of the core. Excellent. All right, so let's go back to up, up, down, down. All right, ready? Number 2, go. So I'll show you the plank version where I'm on my toes, keeping my wrist underneath my shoulders when I'm up. And again, make sure that you change. If you feel like you're leading with your more dominant side. 3, 2, 1. All right, so either little mini sphinx or cobra or full on. We're gonna do one more and that will be it. All right, you ready? 3, 2, 1. Last time, go. So again, you can do it on your knees. You can do it on your feet. Just remember, again, keep that core engaged. Shoulder hip to knee, straight across, or shoulder hip to heel. Keep going. If you get tired, you can hold the plank. Remember, good form. 3, 2, 1. All right. Mini sphinx or cobra. Excellent. Good job. All right, go back into child's pose really quick. All right, nice job. All right, so join Caitlin tomorrow, 8:30 for metabolic conditioning. Otherwise, watch out for our Instagram or YouTube for all our fun Olympic videos. Come see us in the gym Tuesday, Thursday from 11 to 6.